Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I have a chit chat makeup tutorial for you guys. 4th of July weekend is coming up and I just got really inspired, and I don't know about y'all, but every time I think about 4th of July I think about ribs, and mama loves her some ribs, okay? Like, they so good. But I got inspired by the holiday. Anyways, I got inspired by the holiday and came up with this really festive look that is really bold and fun and fresh, but yet still subtle and wearable. It's not too in your face, but it is bold enough. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is a chit chat makeup tutorial video, so you might want to get your snacks. And I'm gonna apologize ahead of time if it's too long. I'm so sorry. Other than that, if you want to see how to get this 4th of July inspired look, then just keep on watching. Guys, so I've already prepped my eyelids. I use the Milani eyeshadow primer in the shade Nude. This is my favorite primer from the drugstore. I really do like this primer a lot. My eyeshadows do not crease throughout the day. So this is a pretty good eyeshadow, and I don't know why it seems like I'm out of focus, but anyway. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my Morphe palette. I don't know if y'all can see it because I dropped it on my face. Ooh. I'm actually going to take a tiny bit of this shade right here and just apply it over the lid lightly. This is so that it will be easier for the liner to glide on, and so the other eyeshadow I'm going to put on blend easily, and it's not going to be super tacky up there. So, and of course you can use face powder if you want to, but I'm just going to use the eyeshadow because that's what I'm feeling right now. Blend it out with the fingers. I like using my fingers when I apply makeup. I don't know. I guess it's the 6-year-old in me that used to love finger painting. Like, I think that's what it is. Next one, back in that Morphe palette, I'm going to take this shade right here. This palette doesn't have numbers nor names for the shade, so I apologize, but it is more like a camel type of color, like a medium brown. It almost reminds me of Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek. Take this shade and I am going to place this kind of everywhere messily. I'm not trying to be precise, and you really don't even have to do this step. This is really me just being extra, but I'm just gonna swipe this all across the crease area, bring it down to my lid a little bit, and upwards. Okay, so this is where the real fun begins for me. So I am going to take the NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipsticks, or the cream lipsticks. This one is in the shade Jet Setter. It's like a navy type of color. I am going to take this and we are going to use this as eyeliner. Now, I don't know about you, but I love to use liquid lipsticks as an eyeliner. It's like 2 products in one. I love doing things like that, and especially with like really fun and bold colors, I love turning them into eyeliners. It's so much fun. So I'm going to take this little tiny guy right here first. I'm going to actually use 2 brushes. I'm going to take this one. This one is the Sigma Small Eyeliner E10 brush. It's just a really fine point. Dip this in there. And I'm going to bring my mirror close because, you know, I can't see. And we're we're just going to gently like press it down. If it gets on your lashes, that's totally fine. It's just going to get covered up with mascara, and also it'll give a nice blue tint to your mascara, which makes your eyes way whiter. So, you know. And we are just going to guide that line. This is my start. This is how I do gel eyeliner. I used to be able to just use the angle brush and go, but I haven't worn gel eyeliner in so long that like I can't do it for some reason. So, you know, I have to use two brushes to help me out, which is totally fine, and I recommend that for beginners. Next, I'm going to take this angled small brush right here. This is the Sigma E65 brush. And this is where we're going to make our wing. Okay, now you can go as dramatic as you like. Okay? I am going to go pretty dramatic, but a little bit more of a wearable dramatic, if that makes sense. So, I'm going to start at the edge of my eye right here. And just kind of go up and then slide it like that. It's really easy, especially once you use the E10 brush. That's what it is. Yeah, when you use the E10 brush first, it makes it real easy to make the wing. When you compare, I love these two brushes together when I'm doing like a winged eyeliner look. Like, I really like them. So just add some more product. I put the I can't talk for some reason, y'all. Anyway, liquid lipstick on the back of my hand. This helps warm up the product, even though it doesn't need to be more warmed up than it is. But I don't like using brush to wand. I feel like that's going to contaminate it, so I just put it on the back of my hand. And it's easier for me to grab more product if I need to. And then I'm actually going to bring this all the way to the inner corner. Just for fun. Just for fun. Okay. Now, of course, if you kind of made it a little sloppy, don't worry about it. We didn't put on foundation yet, so we get to use these little guys. So I'm going to actually use my makeup wipe to kind of clean up the edges. Just to sweep it to where I like it. Boom! Now I'm going to kick it real old school for y'all. I am going to take my BH Cosmetics 120 color palette. This is the 3rd edition. You could tell this is a throwback because it's still in the old packaging. Like, I don't even think the packaging looks like this anymore. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's like a navy blue. It's not completely matte. It does have a little bit of sheen to it, but not too much sheen to where it's a little bit distracting and off-putting. I'm going to use a different angled brush. This is still the E65 brush from Sigma. It just has a silver handle. If you're wondering why my other one is gold, that is because it comes from the Extravaganza palette. So, yeah. So I'm going to take that shade and I'm going to press it on top of our liner, quote unquote. This is just going to set everything, and also so that it won't move. Also make it look a little bit more matte and not so like shiny and creamy and cheap. And also this is gonna keep it in place because, you know, 4th of July is gonna be hot, so you know we don't want our makeup to move anywhere. Okay, so after that, you're going to take your makeup wipe again and just kind of wipe out any fallout that you might have from the eyeshadow or the liquid lipstick. Boom. Okay, so I already went ahead and did my brows. I used the Anastasia Brow Definer pencil. This is my favorite pencil now. This is the soft brown. When I tell you this makes doing your eyebrows so easy, it's ridiculous. Like, I've saved so much time because of this pen. It's so easy, so quick. Love it. Go ahead and prime the skin. I'm using, of course, my Ride or Die L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. Y'all know I love this because I don't know. I think I love the feeling of silicone on my face. It's very satisfying. I don't know about you, but I get a real pleasure and joy out of this feeling. Guys, so I'm trying out a new foundation today. This is the Makeup Forever Face and Body foundation. This is in the shade 18, I think caramel. This is supposed to be a waterproof ultralight foundation, and of course 4th of July, it's hot, there's barbecue, there's grills everywhere. I don't want my face to slide off at any point in time, so we're gonna try this bad boy. Alright, I'm taking my Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush. This is my all-time favorite my favorite brush of all time. I don't know, it's just something about it. Now, I've tried this foundation out a couple of times, and I'm gonna tell you now, it's highly fragranced and it really bothers me. It's not lingering though, but it really bothers me how fragrant this foundation is. If you was to have sensitive skin, you would not like this foundation because of how heavy fragrance it is. Like, oh, it's giving me quite the headache right now. This foundation doesn't give a lot of coverage. It gives like light to medium coverage at best. But it is super lightweight and it almost feels like you're not even wearing foundation as it is. So I'm taking my Naked Skin Concealer in medium dark warm. Now, I'm not going to be too heavy-handed with it. I'm just going to place it right here and a little bit on the edges because this concealer a little bit goes a long way and you don't need all of that. Now, of course, you know I got to do my tribal stuff. Y'all know this. Y'all know I got to do my tribal look. Yes, bitch, you better slay. Yes. This brush from Coastal Scents, this is the BRC S48 brush. It almost looks like the Sigma brush that's tapered like this, but I am going to use this to blend out my concealer. Now it is time to set everything. We gotta lock that bad boy into place, okay? So I am going to take my Anastasia Contour Kit in medium tan, and I am going to take this peachy light shade and mix it in with this shade right here, so it won't be too bright underneath my eye. And I'm just gonna set that concealer with it. I'm using my e.l.f. blush brush, but it's like a flat brush and it's so perfect for under eye setting, setting your under eye setting. What do I be talking about half the time? Not a damn thing. Take my Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Powder. I like this powder. It does have a tint to it for it to say invisible. It's more like an orangey tint. But, girl, When I tell you this stuff sets my makeup in place, I don't play. I'm going to take my big fluffy powder brush. This is from Sigma. It's the F30. And I'm just going to swivel it around. Like, pat off some of the excess. Alright guys, so next I am going to do what is called baking. And basically, simply what baking is and what it does, it locks that bitch in place. Okay, when I tell you nothing moves, nothing moves. Okay, so with that being said, we gonna bake, honey. I'm going to use a little bit of a mixture. I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Fix Setting Perfecting Loose Powder. I'm saying I'm going to use a little bit because I only got a little bit. And I'm also going to mix it with the Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Powder. I'm going to take like a little mini makeup sponge triangular thing, and I'm going to spray it with some water. This has glycerin and rose hip oil in it, so it's going to be great for the under eye. And then you're going to take it on here, and then you're just going to pat it under there. I don't bake that often, but when I do, this is how I like to bake. Yeah, this is how I like to bake. My contour kit, while we let this sit and bake on our skin, I am going to take the shade Nutmeg and Havana, and I'm going to contour with it. My finger hurts, y'all. Like, I hurt my nail. Like, my nail is still on there, but like, I think I ripped the nail up under it, so now like every time I touch it, it hurts. Take my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm not trying to make a harsh contour, but for now I'm just trying to like lay down the line, and then I'm going to blend it out with a bigger brush. Then I'm going to take this brush right here. This is the large powder F20 brush. When I tell you this is my favorite brush to bronze with, it's to get like an all over bronze, this is my favorite. I'm going to take my CoverGirl bronzer in brown bronze. This is what it looks like. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but not too much. And I'm just going to blend it out. And I'm also going to take this to the temples, of course, and underneath my neck. Boom. Now that this has baked, I'm going to take a large tapered powder brush. This is the F25. When I tell you I love using this brush to wipe off the excess powder, I like this brush in general to set like my T-zone, because like you can't even see the lettering of this anymore. Just going to brush all of this away, all the excess powder away. In with infatuation. I made my mind. Blush brush. You can use any blush brush. This one is from Sigma. I don't even know the name of this brush because the name is off. So it's such a pretty shade. It's such a naturally pretty shade. Like so natural, but yet you can definitely see the pop of color. And it adds warmth to your face so easily. Like, I really didn't even need to bronze. I could have just went away and got away with wearing Just Infatuation by itself. But I wanted to wear bronzer and contour because I'm so extra. Almost done, I promise. I'm actually going to go in my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to take this highlighter shade in 10K. I am going to place this all in the inner corner. I'm taking this contour brush from e.l.f. and I do like using this brush to do like inner corner highlighting. Like it just fits so perfectly here. Sometimes I do use it to just contour my nose, but I haven't been contouring my nose in so long. You guys, and just like magic, I have popped on some false eyelashes. I am using the Ardell 120 Demis in black. Those are my favorite naturally dramatic lashes to wear when I have, like, especially with like a winged eyeliner look. It gives me more of a feline type of shape, and I love it. Take the Super Sizer mascara from CoverGirl, and oh gosh, try not to poke yourself in the eye for one. And I am just going to blend my false eyelashes with my real ones. Lash Discovery mini mascara. This one isn't a waterproof, but I love this because of the wand. It's so small. So I'm actually going to apply mascara on my lower lash line, because when I wear false eyelashes, I noticed that like it looks too big for my eyes. So to balance that out, I put mascara on my lower lash line every time I put false eyelashes on. Helps balance it out, and it doesn't make my eyes look too awkward and bulbous-y. Into my Anastasia contour kit, I'm going to take that same 10K highlighter shade with a fan brush that I got from, I think, BH Cosmetics. Gonna load this brush up, pat some off the excess, and I'm going to highlight, honey. Highlight to the gods. I love this highlight because it looks like a natural glow. Like, it is my favorite. Do you see that natural glow though? Like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And I'm putting this on the high points of my face, and then I'm going to put it on the sides as well. Put that on my cupid's bow, of course, and down the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. I can't help myself. I'm also going to go into my Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop face palette, and I'm going to take Prosecco Pop. I hope Jaclyn's watching, and if she is, I need you to make Prosecco Pop a separate shade out of this palette. Prosecco Pop, y'all, like, do you see how beautiful Prosecco Pop is with 10K? It should not be this pretty. Like, it should not slay, like, I should not slay people's lives like this with this highlighter. Like, it should be a crime, let me tell you. So now it is time for the finale, and it is time for the bold red lip. So I'm actually going to go kind of glossy. I'm going to take my Intense Butter Glosses from NYX in the shade Apple Crisp. After that, you are basically done. I really like this look a lot. It's super fun, it's out there, and it's bold, and it's very festive for 4th of July, but yet still wearable if, like, say you have to go to work on 4th of July, but you want to be really festive. This is the perfect look because it's not too in somebody's face, but it just makes you feel more festive for the holiday, and I like it a lot. Now, of course, you can not wear the lashes if you choose so. I chose to wear lashes because I want to have fun with the look. It's just makeup. I'll just wipe it off later. I'm not going nowhere special. That completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And also, in the comment section below, I need you to answer this question right here. On all of my social media platforms, they will be listed in the description box below, as well as my second channel. We're doing some great things over there. I have 3 shows going up on that channel, all comic book related, of course, and I also have a story time on that channel. So I can't tell you what it is, but let's just say it involves a dick pic. That's all I have to share with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more fun videos like this. And I am going to try my best not to be so MIA so often anymore. I've just been losing inspiration and just, I don't know, I just haven't, to be honest with you, I just haven't been in the mood to film. Like, I've been procrastinating and everything, but I recently got some inspiration. So, yeah. So, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any videos. We'll see you guys in the next one.